Hey guys, today I'm doing another sheet mask and teas. Let's just start in this corner here and then we can knock out a few at once. So these are all the sheet masks that I used recently, a little over a month. You have never seen me talk about this one because although I had them in my collection for, well, I want to say 3 years, I never really used them. Yeah, until today. So this one over here is from the brand Ida Cosmetics, and I just remember all of them as Wonder something. So this red color one means Wonder Bikini, which means it is a body patch. They show you many different ways that you can stick it on, where different areas you can use it for. I mostly use it like that around the tummy area. And that just helps me tone it out because I eat supper. I'm not the healthiest person that you know on the street. And I have since used, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I kind of use them every alternate days, 2 days once. And I think that although it has this very cooling sensation when you put it on, it doesn't like burn the fat. I don't see like flattened tummy the next day. I definitely see that it is more toned, but most importantly, that area where I put the patch is very, very moisturized. I personally highly enjoy any kind of slimming patches, but I'm not going to be repurchasing this once I'm out of it. But in the meantime, I'm really enjoying using this kind of things. And now we're gonna move on to the next one. Again, over here, I have 3 of the same thing, and this is from Labotech, and it is called the V-Up patch. It is a hydrogel patch. It's actually a Ziploc pouch, and I believe that 2 of them come in one box, but I'm guessing I threw away the box because I don't have it here. And then inside there's actually 2 sheets of V-Up patches. This is my favorite V-Up patch, and if anybody asks me, this is the one that I recommend. I have 3 over here and I consistently go through this, but I don't use them as often now. I did a video on this before, which is more intensive details if you're interested. Nowadays, I use it like once every 1.5 weeks. My stash of this is definitely getting lower, and I'm really not sure if I'm gonna get this because I really enjoy V-Up patches, but they're all non-reusable patch, so that's not very good for the environment. Alright, next up over here, because I can reach it and you can see some of my masks. In order to preserve them for this kind of videos, I put tissue, toilet paper inside. This one over here, I'm pretty sure I had a box, but now I only have this one left and I finished up this. This is from Tepri and it's called the Special Care Mask. So Tepri is known to be 0% water and it's all just like 100% of the natural sheet and the serum. That sounds extremely heavy, but this mask is actually not that sticky and like heavy on the skin. I feel that whatever is left soaks into the skin very well. Other than that, I don't think it's anything special. Ooh, next up, this one over here. Okay, now this is weird. This part is actually this part, but the bottom part for this one, I don't know where it went. This is called the Real Barrier Control T Spot Solution Mask. Real Barrier is one of my favorite brands. I love their blue color line. Their red color line seems to be for acne, angry skin. And I can't remember if I ever tried out any of their blue color line masks. I think I would definitely prefer that way over this. But this is still good. It comes in a 2-piece set, and over here you can see it isn't very big, so I feel that the mask is a little bit folded and squeezed inside. And it just has like this acne solution on it, so it helps to calm down the acne. And then after you peel it off, you can go in with this one. Now this part, which is the step 2, is my favorite part ever. I'll just close up and show you this thing over here. This is actually acne patches, and I definitely do not use them all at once. I keep them over a few months. No, a few days or like a few weeks. They have many different sizes, and this, I think, hands down, is my favorite acne patch, but I'm pretty sure they don't sell it like that. So you can't actually buy it. This is this is the thinnest acne patch I've ever tried. Seriously, I showered with it and slept with it and like realized that it was still on the next day because I didn't see it on my skin. Now this is the kind of acne patch that I would actually wear out in the mornings if I have to, because I guess some people do that, but I don't understand. I don't really like wearing acne patches out. It is a little bit irritating to put onto the skin because how thin it is. So if you're not careful, if your nail don't get it just right, it will have a creasing on one side. So other than that, it is so thin and it sticks on so well. Well, this is a mask video, but I'm more impressed by the acne patch over the solution mask. Next up, another kind of V-lifting face mask, and this one is from Loyally, which I think is a pretty new Korean brand. It's just called Miracle Luminous V-Line Lifting Mask. This one, if I remember correctly, I think it's a pink color mask. It is very white, which I think is good because it covers a lot of the jawline, double chin area, and I think it's quite comfortable, but mainly because you only wear this for 30 minutes. The one from Labotech that I talked about just now can be worn overnight for 8 hours, so definitely I see way more results with that. But this is very cooling and I quite like it, but I feel that this brand is very new and there's no reviews on the market for it, so I'm a bit worried about it. In the meantime, I'm gonna use it, but I don't think this is one that I will repurchase. Next up over here, this is such beautiful packaging, and this is from the brand Merbliss, and it's called a Intense Hydration Coating Nude Seal Mask. The theme is like wedding themed, so this one is wedding dress. Now I kept this for a long time thinking that, oh, I'll wear this mask before my wedding. I did not do that. And also because I had really high expectations for this, but I don't think that it is that great of a mask. I mean, it's a good mask, but for it to be a wedding mask, if I want my skin to be so good and like I want to use a mask that I know truly works, this is not the one that I'm going to go for. I highly enjoyed it, but I'm not going to repurchase this. Next up, this one over here is so pretty, and I remember that the mask really had this aurora reflect to it. So it kind of looked like a little bit like this packaging. This is from the Art Cell, and it's called Aurora Pearl Mask Pack Brightening Effect. Oh, I definitely saw the brightening effect with this, and it was very moisturizing. I think this makes a very good gift for someone. I highly enjoy this, but this is probably a really expensive brand. So if I come across it and if it's on sale, I might consider repurchasing it. Now this one over here, let me drag the other one here. This is Youchu by Me Steam Silk Hair Pack. So it's a mask but for my hair, and I got this from Waseo SG. There are many different shops that you can get this from, but I think that the price is actually pretty good on Waseo SG because they have sales. And as you can see, I already went through 3 of them. It came in a box, and I'm pretty sure it was a box of 5. So this is a one-time hair mask pack, and you can see there's instructions at the back. There is English, so you can kind of understand. I mean, after the first time, you know how to use it. When you open it up, there's a thick hair mask serum inside it, and then you just stuff your hair inside, and you have to try and seal it. The sealing part is my problem because I feel that the sticker, they say before you're supposed to stick it on this side and that side, it just doesn't work that well. Other than that, I think I really like it. It's supposed to make your hair less frizzy, and I can see that, and it makes your hair feel more silky. But it's also supposed to make your hair look like amazingly straight and like silky like, which I don't really see it. It's just like the texture feels better, but it doesn't look amazing. I highly enjoy it though, but I think that I would rather go for like a tub of hair mask instead, which is better for the environment. Alright, so now we're just grabbing whatever my hand can get, and this one is from Shuadam. I got a box of 5, and I remember there was a orange color one which is ginseng. I guess I'm saving that because I used up the most normal one, which is just the white color one, Shuadam Hydrogel Beta Glucan Mask. So this white color one is for soothing and refreshing. I like that it is a hydrogel sheet, and other than that, there isn't much to it. I just like hydrogel textured masks because they stick on really well and like conform to your face contours. Other than that, I think it's okay. This one over here, I remember that I got this in a Look Fantastic, like a normal subscription box, and I really enjoy it. I remember it was one of my first few boxes. The value is like either $10 or $16, something like that, for just one piece. So that alone makes me not want to repurchase this. This is from Vitamask. It's the Marine Gold Dust Sheet Mask, which is for plumping. And they say it's made with real gold dust. I really feel like my skin is like brighter after using this. Really just like the gold dust actually had an effect. So I definitely think this is one of the gold dust sheet masks out there in the market that isn't just using that word for fun. If you get a chance to try this, I recommend it. I think they have a lot of like different kind of gold dust sheet masks, just that the marine word is replaced by something else. Okay, 2 boxes over here, and this is from Labotech, and this is called the T-Zone AG patch. Labotech means that it is hydrogel patch, so it's very elastic. It stays on really well on the skin, and this one is just simply for the T-zone here. I don't have bangs, but I still like to use this kind of things, and I went through 2 boxes, which means I went through a total of 8 sheets. This is apparently one of the best sellers in China, and I feel that I don't really have a T-zone problem. My problem is like my lower half of my face, so I'm not going to be repurchasing this. Next up, this one is from Keratika and it's called Amphil Patch. I had this for a while but I never really wanted to use it because this is kind of like a little bit like Botox, like tiny little needles that you press onto underneath your eyes. I mean, it doesn't sound as scary as it is. It's not like super painful. You can just press it on very gently and it's supposed to give you like amazing eyes and amazing skin around the eyes the next day. I feel that I can see the difference, but I don't enjoy the sensation. It's just that you have to know this is not like those cooling eye hydrogel patches. This is more of a procedure, I'm guessing, and it gives you very good effects for definitely like the price that you're paying because you're not paying to do this in a clinic. So I think it's very interesting. I'm still kind of getting to know this mask, so I don't know if I will recommend it to you yet. Oh, this one over here, and this one is from Erno Laszlo. It's the Multitask Eye Serum Mask. It has 2 patches inside, which means it's just a one-time use in a box. So sad. Right off the bat, Erno Laszlo, the only reason I got this is because it came inside a 2018 Look Fantastic Advent Calendar because I would never buy it and I would never buy like a mask from this brand, which is probably super expensive. This was my first ever hydrogel eye mask. You see some over there later on, but this was my first ever one and it just, wow, so cooling, so moisturizing, stay on so well. And before that, I wasn't using hydrogel eye mask. Before that, I was using those normal ones and this just opened my eyes to it. I think this is a great item to treat someone else with. I would never splurge on something like this for myself, but I wouldn't mind splurging on something like this for like my mother or my best friend. Okay, moving on to this one from Labotech. Oh, this is kind of like V-Art patches but different. This is called the AC Talo Chin Line Patch. So, okay, I'm guessing I should have another packet of this then because I have one packet of this here and inside has 2 sheets of it. Now, I really thought that I would love this so much more than the V-Art patch, but I do not because this is a lot thinner. It's almost like chin line is not that important. What they're really caring about is like to target all your acne on your jawline, which is a problem that I have. But I myself expected a little bit too much. I wanted it to like pull out my double chin and stuff like that. Other than that, I enjoy it. I think that if I use this, it's for the function of pulling out my skin more than for the acne patches. So I'm just going to repurchase V-Art patches instead of this. Let's talk about this box over here. This is from by Wishtrend and it's called the Hours Long Moisturizing Gauze Sheet Mask. It only comes with 5 sheets and this is one of my best experience with Wishtrend products. I really enjoyed this and they say hours long. I brought this onto the plane with me. I wore it for like 15 to 40 minutes is what they told you. I guess I was in that range and after I removed it, it was still so wet. My skin still felt so moisturized. It is very gentle but very moisturizing and very high water retention. So this is one of those masks that I will splurge on if I'm going on plane rides often. It is too good to use for daily use. It is exclusively for those kind of dry weather. Next up, this one over here is my last menstrual heat. I've used it all up, which is so sad. This is called the Menstrual Cramp Relief from the brand Menstrual Heat. I simply just buy this off PS Love, which is a website, which like very long ago they sent me this for PR and then after that I just got addicted and started buying non-stop. Simply put, it is just like a heat pack and I stick it on over here where my cramps are. Now they even come out with one for back pain, but I don't really buy that because I feel that this one has the most effect and I find that it gets really hot, so I don't stick it on my skin. I stick it on my undies. I think that's a lot better and the heat can last for around 3 to 5 hours. They said that it's supposed to last 12 hours, but I don't think so. And it says that it starts heating up within 5 minutes, which is true. So I will recommend this to you because this kind of things really just saved my life during the time of the month. This one over here is from Labotech again, and this is called the Double Chin Up Patch. Honestly, I don't really think there's a difference between this and the V-Art patch, but I think that I prefer the V-Art patch. I don't remember this being better or like a lot different, so I guess both could be used for like the same effect, which is for the chin, so I guess I'll just use whatever comes along. It comes 2 patches in 1 pouch, but if given a choice, I think I would recommend to you the V-Art patch, which is kind of like the original. Next up, this one over here is from Dr. Morita, and all the Dr. Morita masks are bought in Taiwan last time when we went to Taiwan. Well, I want to say 2 years back, and I'm still using them because we bought so much. This one is just the pink color one, which means that it is the Intensive Whitening Facial Mask. And they were right when they say intensive because when you pull it out of the packet, it's literally dripping wet, and the serum is not those thick ones, it's those thin watery ones which I much prefer. I've also brought this mask onto the plane with me, so I think that these are very long, intense hydration. Whereas for the whitening, I mostly use this more for high intensive hydration. This one over here is from Labotec, and this is a different kind of hydrogel patch because it comes with 5 zones, so it's all over your face. And this one is called the Seaweed Facial Care Patch, which means that it is for detox. And this is so needed. I use this at night after a few days of putting on heavy makeup for like 16 hours each day, and it just helps me exfoliate gently and clean my pores and just have lesser blackheads. My favorite part is the nose patch and the little chin patch because I find that those are my problem areas and these patches stay on very well. So I hope that they start making all those little patches instead of one whole thing like that, and I would definitely buy those small parts. While I have it, I'm going to continue using it and really highly enjoy it, but I'm not sure if I will repurchase this. Next up, this one over here is the second kind of hydrogel eye patches that I've started using, and this is from Labotec, and this is called the Revitalization Hydrogel Eye Patch. I have 3 over here, but I'm pretty sure that 2 of them came in like a box. This has collagen and it has hyaluronic acid, and I think that this stays on really well, especially because this actually stays on for 8 hours and I sleep with it, and when I wake up the next day it is still on. But when I stick it on, it doesn't feel very tight, like suffocating my eye area. It feels like it's just lying on top, but then it doesn't slip off, so I think it's really good that way. But if you ask me if I'll repurchase this, I'll say no, because I just tend to rather spend my money on face masks instead of eye masks. These 2 over here, I've given out so many of this and I still have some for myself too. This is from the brand Meditamin and it's called the Snow Glow Mask. So it's like a brightening sheet mask for luminous dewy skin. When I peel it off, my skin is very hydrated and really a lot whiter. It does everything it's supposed to do and I enjoy it, but one thing that I seriously do not like is that the serum is very thick. So after I use it, I always have to use tissue to blot off my face because there's just still a lot of product on my face. So I guess it's good for value for money because in each mask it really comes with a ton of product. Once I blot it off, I'm fine with it. I just, there's one lazy step that I have to do. Next up, this 3 over here, and I bought all of the Face Shop face masks in Korea. Wow, 3 years ago, like my first ever time in Korea is when I bought this series, I'm pretty sure. And I've been to Korea after this like 4-5 times. So I really need to start using up all of this because I had them for a while. And this is just like the food line. So I have pomegranate, and over here is blueberry, and my favorite one is actually rice. I like it because it's just very plain and simple. It doesn't smell too sweet and it's very hydrating. They are all hydrating, but they are all not the most hydrating mask in the world. They're just really good for daily use. The mask is really very thin, like if you want you can tear it easily, but other than that I find that it still conforms very well to my face contours. Now this rice one is actually brightening and it is water type essence. Now I learned the hard way, which is that I prefer the water type essence. It's in very tiny words and there's actually a difference. This one is blueberry and it's supposed to be firming. I don't really see firming. I mean, if you want firming, you need to use like a VR mask. Yeah, it's supposed to revitalize and energize, and this is a serum type essence, and I find it a little bit heavier. And pomegranate is for firming and revitalizing, and it's also a serum type, which is why out of all this, my favorite is still the rice. Now another box over here, and this is from Papa Recipe, and this is the very famous Bombay Rose Gold Honey Mask Pack. I'm pretty sure I talked about one of few of this in my previous empties, and now I'm all done with this box. So inside it comes with 5 pieces of mask, and it's called 24K Gold. Wow, when you take it out, it's really like golden color, and when you put it on your face and when you peel it off, I feel like the 24K really works its magic on my skin. My skin is just so happy, smoother, moisturized, brighter, and just brighter. Wow, yeah, I'm trying to tell you how bright my skin is after using this. I highly recommend you to try. It's one of those cult favorite, and I'm so happy that I tried it. One day I might splurge on this again. I also think this is a very good gift. This I actually did not buy. It's actually a gift from my Korea friends when I went to Korea a long time back, and it's one of the best presents I ever got. Next up, another box over here, and this is my last of V lifting mask. When I did my V lifting mask comparison videos between 3 different brands, I also got Avaja and I got Skidam. Skidam is long gone, and Avaja I still have, which is this one over here. And this is called the Perfect V Lifting Premium Mask. It's premium because the price is premium. And this one is a pink color mask. It's very white, which is one of my favorite things about it. And it is very cooling, but this hurts so much. Like, this mask is too short. Okay, fine. So some people on my video will comment and say, oh, that's because your face is too big. It doesn't hurt for me because my face is so small. Good for you. If your face is small, I don't know why you're spending your money on this kind of things. But my main point is that this material is really not stretchable enough. Like the Skidam one, like the Labotec one, of course it still hurts, but they're really stretchable. This is not stretchable enough, and it just pulls on my ears. It doesn't seem like my ears get used to the pull after a while. It's all in Korean, so yeah, you're supposed to use this for 30 minutes, and this price for just one box, I won't buy it again. I honestly never ever leave it on for 30 minutes. It's just way too painful. So the results are definitely there because it's very, very painful. It really pulls up to the maximum, but is it really worth it for that pain? Alright, this one over here, the last of the Taiwan mask. And this brand I discovered when my husband, when long time ago, when we was not even living in this house, he bought this mask for me when he went to Taiwan. After that, we went back to Taiwan again and I bought this again. So now if I go back to Taiwan, I won't recommend you to buy this. I will not buy this myself. I will buy the black color, my Scheming mask, which is a black color sheet mask. So in the meantime, I'm just going to use up all of this, but I'm not going to really recommend it to you. But this was a great newbie mask. I used this almost every single day last time when I used mask every day last time. And the price is right for like a daily mask for you to use every single day. This yellow one is a Royal Jelly Nourishing Mask. They are all like in between thick and thin serum, not the thickest, not the thinnest. So I'm really fine with that kind of consistency. And this is just called Beauty Buffet. So if you type it online, you don't really see this. You have to say Beauty Buffet by Watsons because I'm guessing it's a home brand. I would not recommend anybody to buy this because, okay fine, I just really don't like royal jelly and honey smells. They just get sickening after a while, and it feels sickeningly heavy too. So I'll pass on that. Oh, but I would recommend you to get this one because it just feels like the serum is even more watery, soaks in better. The smell is just more calming. It's called Black Pearl Whitening Mask, and I feel like I can see a little tiny bit of whitening with it. And this one over here is the Corn Poppy Firming Mask. I don't know why I bought this because corn poppy scent is not like, it smells like much. It doesn't smell great, but it doesn't smell bad also. And firming is not an effect that I really can see from this mask. Other than that, this is simply just like a hydrating sheet mask. Now the last two over here is Ziploc bags again, and inside is one facial toning patch. This is from Labotec, and this is called the Makeup Boosting Patch. So just now I show you the blue color one, which is the Seaweed Detox. This is the same thing in the sense that it is for 5 zones of your face, but this one is to prepare your skin for makeup. I love this so much more than the blue color one. This is supposed to give you long-lasting moisturizing effect. I really can see the parts with and without the patches. The parts with the patches, when I peel it off, it's just smoother and softer skin, and it also does like gentle exfoliating at the same time. And skin brightness. I guess I see a little bit of brightness, but more of the moisturizing effect. I really enjoy using this when I bother to try to make my skin look better with makeup on. It's one of those I'm lazy to use it products, so I don't know if I'll repurchase it, but when I have it and I use it, I highly enjoy it. And that is it, you guys. That is all of the sheet masks for this time round. I think it is a lot less than the last one. I'll keep collecting this. I will keep reviewing this kind of sheet mask this way. I highly enjoy it. If you have any sheet masks that you see in my sheet mask collection video that I haven't reviewed yet and you're interested, you can always just comment down below and I can let you know a quick review through the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was useful for you. Maybe you know some things that you're going to look out for in the market and some to steer clear from. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!